Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a brand new video. I'm going to share with you my week of lunches this week. Now, honestly, my work week is usually 5 days long, but I just do 4 lunches typically a week because I do go out to eat one day. I kind of like treat myself. So here are the lunches I made. The good news is there's no cooking involved in today's video. These are all things you can throw together basically 2-3 minutes right before you leave the house. I love these types of meals. I think they're perfect for take and go. Plus, I'm like not in the mood to cook every single day. So I hope you enjoyed these. Let me know down below if you'd like to see more videos like this because I take lunch with me every single week and I'd love to put these together for you. Some weeks I do cook, sometimes I batch cook, sometimes I meal prep, but if you'd like to see more of these, let me know down below. Before we get started with the recipes, smash that thumbs up button and now let's get started. Lunch number 1, I'm doing a Boca burger salad. Now looks can be very deceiving because this on the package does not look like what's inside the box. I don't think I've ever had this exact Boca burger before, but I wanted to try it. It was on sale at the grocery store and I thought it would make a really great protein add-in to my salad. I give it a 1 out of 10. Didn't love it. I remember eating Boca burgers, but I think I always ate the breaded ones, so I might try those next week. As you can see, it's like very hamburger-ish, and on the package it looks more like a chicken. So I don't know. Maybe the package is just really deceiving. It's not what I thought it would be. It was okay. I ended up eating 2 of them this week. You'll see how I used the second one that I'm microwaving because I decided to just add 1 to this salad. So as far as salads go, I kind of just use what's ever in the fridge, but I did purchase some items to add to my salads this week. I purchased some olives, cucumbers, different types of lettuce, and some tomatoes. And then as far as dressing goes, I kind of just use whatever we have on hand. I'm not into a lot of dressings right now, so you'll see the dressing that I use for this one, which might be a little different, but I was trying to go off that like hamburger salad that's really popular on TikTok and kind of make my own version of it. Let me know down below, what is your favorite thing or things? How do you build a salad? I have to have tomatoes and I have to have cucumber. I feel like that makes the best crunchy elements. I put a little bit too much red onion in this one. I love olives in salads. I think I add them to another salad later this week, but I think it's a different kind, so you'll have to see on that one. But again, I just kind of start with adding the wetter ingredients to the bottom, and then I add the lettuce to the top. This is a really great way to keep your lettuce fresh. And typically I will make this before I leave in the morning. Sometimes I'll make it the night before, but I never make them super far ahead because then they're kind of soggy, and I don't love soggy salads. They have to be crunchy and crisp. And I never add the dressing. I used to add it to like the bottom of the salad and then mix it up later in the day. But I stopped doing that because it just wasn't as appealing. So I usually add the dressing on the side in a little container, or I just take the whole thing of dressing with me. If you don't love lettuce, because it does get kind of wilty when you take it with you, try a lettuceless salad. Add celery instead, and then like cucumber, tomato, any kind of vegetables you want. It is so good. I do those a lot in the summertime just to kind of switch it up, but there's a lot of inspo for lettuceless salads over on Pinterest. And again, I build it the same way. I kind of put the wet ingredients on the bottom and then add the celery to the top. And I know a lot of people don't love celery in their salads, but you can definitely switch it up and do different things. So here's the Boca burger. It was kind of like, maybe it was because I put it in the microwave. The flavor wasn't awesome. I think next time, because I do have 2 left because it was a 4-pack, I will probably like grill it in a pan and see if I can get it kind of crispy. But again, it was more like a burger and less like a chicken patty that I thought it was. I'll go back to the store and figure out which one I bought a long time ago. I haven't had them in years, but it was okay. It definitely wasn't the flavor I was going for, but it was all right. It definitely added some protein, which I am looking for. It added 14 grams of protein to my salad, and I was really happy with that. So then again, adding the lettuce to the top. And as for dressing with this one, I actually just used a sweet and spicy mustard. So again, it was kind of like a burger salad. I know a lot of people do like a yellow mustard with the burger salad that's really popular over on TikTok, and I thought I'd try this, and it was really, really good. A lot of flavor. I just drizzled a little bit over the lettuce, shook it up when I was ready to eat, and that was my salad. So to take and go, I had this big salad in a Tupperware container, and then I took the mustard with me. I didn't like pre-measure it or anything, just took that with me, and that was my lunch for this day. Moving on to lunch day 2 is another salad. Surprise, surprise, but this time we were doing soup and salad. I got these Progresso soups on sale for 99 cents a can, and I had a Fetch app like points reward if I bought 3 of them. So it was like super worth it. I got like 5,000 points or something like that. So again, building my salad the same way, adding the wet ingredients to the bottom and then the lettuce to the top. I don't have as many ingredients this day. I did a half of a tomato. I did some grilled olives. Now these I can only find at Trader Joe's and they are so delicious. They add so much flavor to your food. If you can find anything like them at your grocery store, I highly recommend trying them if you can find an olive. But I had opened this can the day prior because I'm adding the meals, the lunches kind of together. I'm putting the salads together and then I'll put the next two ideas together. But I actually did every other day. So I did a salad and then a bento box and then a salad and a bento box to not get bored. But these grilled olives are so good. Pickled onions are also a favorite of mine to add flavor to any salad, so try that out just to kind of try different flavors. And then on this day, I actually decided to do a tzatziki sauce for a dressing, and I really, really liked that. That was so good. But again, I didn't have as many ingredients in today's salad. I just did the olives and the tomatoes and then some lettuce because I had used up most of my other ingredients in the bento boxes that I was making. So originally I was going to do a vegetable barley soup, but then I remembered I had something that was higher in protein. So I ended up switching it out for a lentil soup that had 24 grams of protein. So you'll see that here in a minute, but I'm just getting the tzatziki sauce ready. I ended up bringing a lot, and I ended up using about half of this because I didn't have very much salad. I don't like a lot of salad dressing, just a little bit to kind of give it some flavor. I don't like it super drenched, but that was super good with those onions. Highly recommend. The tzatziki sauce that I like is from Trader Joe's. So here's the vegetable soup that I was going to use, and then I decided to go for this lentil soup. It was so good. 24 grams of protein in the whole can, which is a big boost of protein, and I just feel like soup and salad is such a great take-along lunch. And if you make your own soup, you can obviously take that with you, and it's super simple. But like I said, I got these on sale, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to try them. And it gives me a week of no cooking lunches, and I really like that. It's a nice break. Lunch number 3 and 4 are fun spins on bento boxes, and I have been really, really enjoying these. Every time I share like a no cook video, I get comments of people saying, what are you, lazy? You can't cook? I cook like 90% of my food from homemade scratch. So no, it's not that I'm lazy. It's just giving myself a break. And I think everybody deserves that every so often. In the summertime, I cook less. In the wintertime, I cook more. Right now, I'm pregnant, so I might not be cooking as much, and that's okay. If you don't do no cook meals, then maybe this video isn't for you. So these little bento boxes I actually got from Temu. I will try to find them and link them. If I can find them on Amazon, I will. I just remember them being super inexpensive, and I did get a big haul from them in like August or September. And then I really, really like them because they have like the separate little containers, and they're so easy to wash. Unlike a bento box that I have gotten before at like Target with the little made inserts, this is just so much easier. I love these for salads. I love them for bento boxes. I love them for just tons of different snack options, lunches. They are so fun. Also to put produce in. As you can see, I decided to go ahead and use that other Boca burger. It was okay. I just needed some protein. I'm trying to get protein with each meal, and I did like it better with those rice crackers. And then I added a lot of veggies. I like meals that I can kind of eat with my fingers. I like salads that are full of veggies. I didn't think, if I'm being honest, during this pregnancy I'd be able to eat vegetables. So I think I'm like so excited that I'm able to eat them that I load every single meal up with them, and they're so good for you. They're so high in fiber, so high in water, so you're getting tons of nutrients. And honestly, it's one of the things that I have been really, really enjoying lately. So I try to add them in every single meal, and I'm going to keep doing that until my body says, no, thank you. We don't want these anymore. But adding some cucumbers. And then the other container, I'm going to go ahead and add some tzatziki sauce. So this is the first day I used it. Like I said, I did salad, bento box, then I did lunch with a friend, and then I did salad, bento box again. But you can kind of switch this up. This is just for ideas. This is my favorite tzatziki sauce, if I didn't already say so. It's from Trader Joe's. It is dairy-free. I do eat a vegetarian diet, but I think a lot of people get really confused. It's so hard. Like, labels are terrible. I hate labels, but I do eat mostly plant-based. I just include eggs into my diet now just because it's a personal choice and I wanted to do it. So here's bento box for lunch day 3. It was so filling, so good. And honestly, I like the Boca burgers better this day than I did on my salad. One of the ways that I've been meal planning as of lately is to kind of plan around a different kind of meal schedule. Like, how can I incorporate these ingredients multiple different ways so I'm not getting tired of the same things? I used to be someone who could eat the same breakfast every single day, 7 days a week, the same lunch, the same dinner. Currently, I'm not that person. I'm hoping I one day get back to that, but if not, it's okay. So the way I've been meal planning lately is kind of the way you're seeing this video. I'm buying a plethora of produce, a plethora of things that I can use multiple ways. I can use them for salads. I can use them for bento boxes. I can make a pasta salad. I can make a stuffed sweet potato. I'm trying really hard to come up with probably like 10 to 15 ideas that I write down on my grocery list, and then I take those ideas and I transition them into adding ingredients. It's been really helpful for me, so hopefully that makes sense. If you want to see a whole video on how I do that, let me know. I can kind of do like a meal plan with me, sit down, write a grocery list, kind of how my brain works, and then show you like the meals that I pre-plan ahead. I did share with you guys like a produce prep video not too long ago. And that's kind of how I've been doing it. So as you see this bento box, I actually have some leftover pasta salad that I made in my last video, which I will link down below. It does have some protein in it, and I'll be honest, it doesn't have enough protein in it for me, so I did end up carrying with me a protein bar this day with my bento box, and this ended up being 2 meals. My stomach's not very big right now, so I had the pasta salad, the crackers, the olives, which are fantastic, the tomatoes, and the carrots as well. And then I had a protein bar, and I had half a protein bar with the bento box and then half later when I finished it off, and it was really good. Thank you so much as always for hanging out with me today. I hope you really liked this video. If you're not subscribed, do so right now, and I'll see you soon in a new video. Bye-bye.